I wanted to ask you, I think I've asked this question at you at one point in a different version already before, but I was just so curious about how...
That is not the same question anymore. So as we were just talking about it, you never have to worry about what questions or statements are coming through. You might be even reading the same words from the same page over and over again as Kosta was reading his childhood books, and it will never, ever be the same.
Yeah, that is true. So it's like when I started my last questions with you, you made the joke about planting the cameras all over the house. And then you even used that same joke with Dory. And like...
We are everywhere.
Okay. And I wonder why I can hear the humor. I can hear the humor coming from Weola, but I don't see it. There's no expression of any kind of emotion when Weola is coming through. And I continually want to understand why we don't see any, emotion through Kosta as Weola. Is there a reason for that? And I'm just curious about it.
Well, you brought up something very important. You might feel it's a light curiosity, but it's a very big topic. We consistently, at all times, live beyond the emotions. At all times experiencing everything that you're experiencing from this perspective. You are, from this perspective, experiencing it at all times. And while you do have a variety of emotions that get you to feel steady and sometimes not steady, and positive and negative, and anything on any of those scales that you might have awareness and understanding of, this steadiness that we talk about, this being that is happening, is so consistent in this wider perspective that is what you're getting. Sometimes people might use words like calibrating or pivoting to or moving to or using the tools to release the resistance or to get into more of that ease. That beyond, not without, beyond, very aware of all of those tools that you're having, including emotions, but experiencing it from the place of being in the now. That is the place of steady that we are at, and you from that place of everything that exists.
So Weola feels, you feel excited and in movement and clear and steady all the time. That's what it is, right?
It is steadiness on crack.
Okay, so
undeniable, never ending, always faster paced steadiness of eternity.
It's interesting because you're non-physical and we are physical. So
there is no distinction between the two. And that is why you keep asking these questions, and you will, until you resonate with that which is you from that perspective. There is no we and us. We refer to it only because of this format of conversation. But we also often say this is you. So if you say instead of us, if you say, so here I am mostly predominantly with the physical focus, and here I am coming through Kosta's mouth as a predominantly everything that exists perspective, then you're getting closer to be accurate in description of what's going on here.
I feel as a physical being, we will always be just slightly away from being the same frequency as a non-physical.
That is simply not true, because there is no separation between physical and non-physical. You are not less than, you are equal. You are not less than, you are God. You are not less than, you're human. You're not less than yourself. You're not less than your universe. You're not less than, you're one. You're not less than, you're everything that exists. You're not less than, you're divine. You're not less than, you're really, really, really eternally glued to the hip and equally have an opportunity to experience what's experienced from this broader perspective as you go about every and any action in your physical focus.
Awesome. That was like a rampage on crack. Thank you. Thank you, Weola.
Sometimes we need to raise Kosta's voice a little bit, and that's why he is getting addicted to these beautiful honey drops to soothe his throat of excitement that flows because of your brilliant conversations. Go ahead, we'll take one more question.